We're going.
Dude, we're going, dude.
So, for the viewers at home, just a quick discretion. We decided that we wanted to get naked for this podcast. So, we had to turn the visual off just because we didn't want to get our video flagged.
And then the testes fly free tonight, baby.
Butt booty naked.
We're
episode.
here touching bubble gum. You know, making it work.
Spread a cheek.
What exactly is bubblegum?
I can't. Can I explain what bubble gum is?
Yeah, if you want to.
Alright, yeah.
I don't think it matters that much.
So, in the summertime.
Oh. It like slipped my mind. I know what you're talking about. You can tell for the viewers at home.
Alright, I'll
I heard we have a viewer.
We have a viewer?
We have a viewer.
I heard.
Dude, let's get the viewer on.
Dude, guest star viewer.
One viewer podcast.
Our
special.
first viewer.
One viewer podcast special.
Big Country or wait, James or Big Country?
Neither of those. It's Dom.
Oh.
I don't know why I thought you said.
We need to get Dom and his 1-month-old child on the podcast.
Can we get this kid on the podcast?
So,
Baby on the cast.
So back to what bubblegum is. So for the people that don't know, Trent, do you know what bubblegum is?
No, I'm a good person.
All right. Anyway, so when it gets real hot out and your balls drop, if you
You take a little bit. You pinch a little bit of sack, and you pull it out the end of your shorts, and it looks like a chewed piece of gum. You say, "Yeah, you want a piece of gum?"
Yeah, dude. I was using the bathroom before I drove over here, and conditions are right. It's hot as hell. I had a whole pack of chewed bubble gum, and I was stretching to see how much bubble gum.
Oh my god, just a wad of gum.
Dude, I could stretch it over my fucking pointer finger.
Let me check my gum.
Oh, I can see your gum from here, Trent. You're fine.
That's true.
Dude.
That's true.
I shaved last night.
Yeah.
Not my face. How many nicks do you think there were? I was in a bit of a rush.
You get at least 4.
Keep in mind, this was after I got home. This is 12:30 after the whole day.
Dude, were you bushed up?
Not bushed up, but
Were
enough
you
to
George W. Bush?
No, but enough to be. It was like
I throw a shoe at you.
it's hot enough out, and I was so hot at the show that I was like, "Should I put that shoe down?" I was like, "All right, this. I just got to go so I could sleep right tonight."
Yeah.
You were pretty close to 4. 3.
3.
2 sack.
Oh, dude.
1 kind shaft.
1 shaft.
Sack to
Oh,
shaft,
dude.
it's still kind of loose skin. It's kind of sack skin, but it's almost like shaft skin.
You got Manscaped, right?
But I don't have I have the trimmer. So
I have the lawnmower.
Yeah, that's the ceramic blade, so it's meant to go up against your skin, right?
Yeah, but you still get nicked.
You still get nicked?
You
I thought that's their whole thing is that you don't.
I don't think they say that you won't get nicked. Because I think that they know you're going to get nicked once or twice.
They can't say it.
Yeah. But it's you ever think what people did back in the day? They used straight razors. Do you even think that they were shaving their George W's?
No. I don't think.
Because I'm just thinking, what if you nick the ginormous under dick vein?
Oh.
You just die. Because you
if you bled out.
You bleed out through your dick.
You can't cover that up.
Yeah, no. That's rough.
You might have to, give yourself a huge gash somewhere else just to show, so they don't look at your wiener.
Dude, yeah.
So, Chance, Nick, what do you think about this?
I actually think it's really cool.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, Chance, you are right. That is true.
Well, actually, it's not cool. Why would they do that?
Why would they?
I think they would definitely look under in the penis.
I kind of want to. I would low-key mess with a straight razor.
I have it. I use a straight razor for my face.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that work?
You just get it at Walmart.
But it actually works?
Yeah. You don't really cut yourself as much, but when you do, it hurts a lot worse. I'd say, at least.
Yeah, because that's a slice.
Yeah. One time I was just you know how sometimes you get peach fuzz right under your eye? I was shaving that, and I just cut right under my eye.
That probably looked pretty sick. Would have been kind
It
of
did
bad.
look cool.
Bad
Nick
ass.
Diana was like, "Why the fuck were you shaving under your eyebrow?" And
It happens.
I'm like, dude, we're not Italian like you. Well, you are. I'm not Italian like you.
Fucking hate Italians.
Well, I think I'm the only non-Italian person.
Ew.
I think you,
Chance
Nick?
is Irish, so
Chance is pretty out. Chance of Nick, I feel like.
Nick's Italian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, no. That does make sense. His dad,
5 sure.
5 sure. Do you use regular shaving cream for that, or is that like
No,
a lather?
it's hot
type
water.
situation? Just hot water?
Hot water.
Do you have like a I don't know if it's like a rock or like.
Nah, you just replace the blade.
No, I'm talking about like there's like I don't think it's actually a stone, but it looks like a stone that you rub on your face.
Oh.
It's like
Oh, I
aftershave.
know what you're talking about. I use aftershave.
I'd wager to say that. Like like the like
The molcajete? They grind up the fucking guacamole in.
no the old timey shaving cream where it's
Oh, with the brush?
like lather.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like matcha.
Dude.
That's the
they're
whole
whisking,
reason.
Whisking.
Whisk it.
Give me 15 whisks now.
Drop and give me 30 whisks right now.
Tomorrow is Matcha Monday.
Dude, I crushed matcha today.
Matcha.
But I've been drinking matcha and coffee now. At
Oh,
the same time.
it's probably woofing you.
It's because finals I drank coffee because coffee's more like. So coffee is like getting hit with a defibrillator. Matcha is like.
Yeah, I don't
being
think there's a
zen.
ton of caffeine in matcha.
Yeah, it's like 70 compared to coffee's 200.
Damn, I didn't realize coffee was that much.
I think it just varies by coffee.
I was wrong. The phone does do feedback.
Damn.
It's definitely a lot less though.
That's good. That's good.
So
So
at my family event today, we were talking about tea. Like we were making tea.
have fun. I love you.
Oh, look at that,
I love you too.
dude.
Oh, how cute.
I love you.
Well, Michael just got a notification from my cousin.
I'm thinking about Mochahete now. Should we invest? Do you think we should invest in Mochahete?
I mean, nah, dude. White boys can't crack out the molcajetes like that.
I think that the white boy Mochahete is a cast iron pan.
Dude, that's real.
Because you got to treat it. It's the same kind of thing. Like, you have to go through a whole, like... You got to, like, season it and treat it and shit.
Definitely.
Definitely. I've been meaning to buy myself cast iron. Good old cast iron. Do you guys have any topics you want to talk
Dude,
about?
I do.
What do you want to talk
What's your
about?
topic?
So right before I got here, I've been working on getting. Actually, this needs some backstory. It's almost 3 years now. My mom's convertible was stolen out of our driveway. The reason is because Owen left the keys in the car. But Owen says that it was Bryn that did it, but Bryn couldn't drive, so he had to take the fall. That's what Owen's story is. I don't believe him, though. And long story short, these hoodlums trashed the car, got it totaled. Can't drive it legally now. I just finished my semester, so I have a lot of free time. I've been doing that, trying to get it restored, get the rebuilt title. Oh my gosh, does the New Jersey MVC suck?
I believe it.
What a nightmare to work with. It's just... And then my parents are a nightmare to work with too, because I'm like, alright, Dad, if you want me to help you for no reason at all to get Mom's car back to being street legal, I need you to send me the theft report, before pictures of the accident, and a few other things that I told him about. But then he's like, I already sent them to you like 3 months ago. I'm like, see, I just checked my email and my text messages. You didn't. And he's like, he's giving me shit about it. I'm
He's
like,
giving you grief for...
he's giving me grief. I'm like, geezer, I am helping you for no reason. I have no reason to help you. Obviously, maybe the fact that he, like, is the reason I'm alive and
Puts a roof over your head and such.
pays for
He could still... he could-
$6,000 for college, you know. But, like, what did Owen do that's on par with what I'm doing now?
That's true.
What does Bryn do that's on par with what I do? It's like, it's just so annoying having to do this bullshit.
I believe it.
Because it truly is, like, the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Committee.
It's
sucks.
nightmarish.
They're so annoying to work with. Because all their instructions are so, like, you gotta jump through hoops just to know what you gotta do.
Absolutely. And I'm sure, because they're probably dealing with people doing the real ID stuff right now, so they're probably, like, they're already just mad at everybody over everything.
They already are, man. They live in New Jersey.
When I went there to get my real ID and stuff, I had like the most awkward fucking experience. After waiting in line for like a fucking hour, I was in the room where they.
Yeah, I was just trying to see which wire is yours.
Okay. All right. So like, I'm in line. I'm finally in that little room. I don't know what you would call it. We get your photo taken or whatever, and she's just silent. And I said, hey, hello, and all that stuff. Nothing. So I'm just standing there like, you can't see what I'm doing right now, but.
So he started jerking his cock?
So you started stroking?
I started jerking off. You know.
Sick.
Blew a load right in her face. It was crazy.
Sometimes that's all you can do. Dude.
Sometimes you just gotta hit him with a little bit of splatter.
But no, I just felt so
goop.
uncomfortable. So weird. I felt like I was gonna die.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is with, like, service workers and just especially, like, government service workers.
Just like the general state
They're just
of
robots.
misery.
I think they got replaced by robots because, like, who wants to? I'm gonna work at the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Committee. It's like, dude,
I don't think
you are a droid.
I don't think you pick that. I think that you can't do anything else, and that's where you end up.
I had an opposite experience. You know that one? I don't even remember the name of it. It's next to the Red Robin. That place costs
Yeah.
whatever. I was in line for like I swear to God like 2 hours, and the lady at the counter, she was like the nicest person ever. Like it was like a relief. I was nervous she was gonna be like, just stand there, and let me take a photo. I was getting my passport by the way. That's why.
Dude, that's the.
Post office people are good too.
I had to go to the post office tomorrow, but I have another story about that exact place that Jen's talking about. So, my passport was going to expire, so I had to get in before. So, because you had to do a lot more if it does expire.
It's so much more. You have to start from scratch if it fully expires. Because that's what just happened to me like a couple weeks ago.
Tragic.
So, I knew that my expiration date was coming up, so I went in to get it renewed. And I was in there, and there was just this family of just Washington Township kids.
Oh.
What?
I swear I had like the same experience in the post office.
It's so annoying. It's like you got the older kid. He's broccoli hair.
Dude,
just
well,
chilling.
we might have seen the same family.
And then there's a mom with blonde hair and a little kid, but he's also has broccoli hair.
Dude.
Broccoli boy.
The older kid was like chewing gum, was just nonchalantly scoring on his friend, be like, "Mom, yo, how much time is left, yo?" And then the mom was like, "A few minutes. I don't know. We're just trying to do the passport." And it's like, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to. I don't want to have to hear you guys. You guys already are like a strain on my eyes, let alone my ears.
And I guarantee you they probably had none of this stuff ready.
Yeah, no.
Completely
nothing.
unprepared. I swear, like, it was the same exact thing. Like, older kid, probably like 28, but you could tell he still lives with them.
Yeah.
And he's got like you said, like broccoli hair, where like it looks like it's always wet. Like I know it's dry, but it looks like it's soaking wet. And then two thought daughters, like
oh man,
like
daughters,
freshmen in high school, maybe 8th grade, daughters.
Dude,
just like.
Don't get me started on the Washington Township thoughts.
But these were Williamstown thoughts, too, which is it's not that far off. It's pretty similar.
Dude, Washington Township kids are so weird.
And they're like, it's like Texas, dude. They're like, yeah, I'm from Township. Yeah, I'm Township. I went to Township High School. Congrats, dude. You're so cool.
Dude, everybody wants to rep Township. Like Bannon, he lives in Glassboro.
And he reps the Township, dude.
He says he lives in Township every time. I'm like, dude, you live in Glassboro. You live like, your zip code is in Glassboro. Whatever your It's just so weird. And
You
then,
can't even like you walk into Walmart and there's township merch.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah, dude. They got that shit at like Walgreens. Not Walmart.
They do. It's ridiculous.
Strange. And then, isn't Fran Grenlock? Why did she say she's a township?
I think that's a little more justifiable because nobody knows what Grenlock is.
That could be the case.
And it's pretty much township. I also don't understand how township is a town. It's not. It's just a huge town. I don't think it's actually a township.
It is giant. I will give it that.
Like I live in Williamstown, Monroe Township,
I'll see.
but Washington Township. I think that's you just live in Washington Township. You don't live in a town.
I'm in Deptford. Deptford's fucking ginormous.
Deptford is huge,
From the Ford.
Yeah, we repping the board.
but like you think Deptford's huge. You think Township's huge. You go to Vineland.
Oh my
It is.
god.
It's literally the biggest town in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's absurdly large, and it leads to like, there's like really nice parts of Vineland, like where Julian's new house
Yeah.
was. Like that's like a nice neighborhood, and then you go to a different part of Vineland, and it is ghetto.
Like bizarro world.
It is. They got the grapes though.
They got the
They
grapes.
do got the grapes though. That's why they call it Vineland.
The grap.
Dude, I just put two and two together, dude. That's why
Dude.
they call it Vineland, dude.
You know how many fucking times I had to listen to Julian's high ass say that to me? Driving him home, and he's like, you see, like, there's like the "Welcome to Vineland" song and sign, and it's got grapes on it. And he's like, yeah, Vineland's actually named that because of all like the vineyards. And like Welch's is from here. Like,
Dude.
you've told me this like 10 times.
Wait, Mike. Did you know that like Vineland's called that
Whoa, really?
because of all the grapes?
Dude, did you know that?
Dude, this is the first time I'm ever hearing that in my life.
Did you know?
What?
Those who know?
Those who know, Balk and Rage,
No.
Mango?
Mango,
Anyway.
Mango.
Stillwater.
So, for the past, like, 4 weeks for casts, on the way to and from your house, me and Trent will watch different... We used to watch Bigfoot videos, and
Yeah.
I was big on the Bigfoot videos. I still am, but, like, they don't... I already caught up, so I'm not seeing...
You've seen all of them.
I've seen all of
There's
them.
no new
The
ones to
new stuff
watch.
is coming out, and I like scoop it up immediately. But anyway, we've been watching boats and like boat tragedies. Trent, what was that story about the boat in World War, like right before World War One that crashed?
Oh, the fucking Halifax explosion one.
Yes, that
That's
one.
I've
You know
I've
about that,
been to Halifax Harbor,
dude? He knows.
so I'm sure Trent knows.
Let's let Trent take it away with the fucking Halifax
So-
Harbor, dude.
Okay, let me think. My name is. Never mind. Yeah, the SS Mont Blanc, cargo ship. It's kind of just. It's a bit of an older ship, whatever, and they have this order for delivery. It's like a fuck ton of explosives. They're like, okay, the crew's like, okay, I'm a bit uncomfortable with this, but whatever. It's a job. Job's a job. Whatever. And so they have to be careful. And oh yeah, the ship's like filled with explosives, like filled to the actual brim. They have barrels on the decks full of
Yeah,
these
226,000 kilograms of TNT.
Why was it all there?
1.6 million kilograms of wet picric acid, 500,000 kilograms of dry picric acid, 56,000 kilograms of gun cotton, and 223,000 kilograms of benzoyl. This is from the Halifax Harbor Museum, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got a picture of it. He was there.
So a total of 2.6 million kilograms and like $3.6 million worth of explosives.
I think the delivery was for the war itself. I think it was going on at the time. I don't remember. Anyway, delivering it, they're kind of just scooting along and stuff. They don't really have any of the usual warning signs they put on ships whenever they're carrying dangerous stuff because, war. They don't want it to make themselves like an easy target or whatever. So anyway, there's another ship called the SS IMO, and the captain's is kind of an asshole. I think he once beat the shit out of a guy for whatever reason, for the lulz, for his race maybe. I don't remember. He's dead.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
He's pissed, but we'll come back to him later. Anyway, as they're pulling the Halifax Harbor, actually no, we're going with the SS IMO right now. I'm stupid. I'm foolish. So he's going into the harbor, and he's on the. It's early in the morning. He's on the right side. Well, the correct side of the harbor,
Port
and
side.
yeah, there's another ship coming, and it's like, get out of the way, and then he's like, fuck it, he moves a little bit out of the way so they can pass. Now he's kind of in the middle of the harbor. Another ship comes by. Same thing happens. He's even closer to the wrong side of the harbor. Finally, another ship comes by. Does it again. He's now fully on the other side of the harbor. He's like, dude, I'm so fucking pissed. This can't get any worse. And then the SS Mont Blanc pulls up, going the correct way. And they're like, Hank, get out of the way. It's like, I'm not doing that shit. But y'all get out of the way. Fuck y'all. Hank. Hey, let me go through. Anyway, they're about to clash. They like start turning. They both turn, but like, I don't remember which ship this was. Probably SS IMO. When ships kind of turn, like they kind of spin and stuff. Like if you turn hard. So like, I think it was like the backside. It like just smashed right into the ship, the Mont Blanc. And obviously the barrels that are on top of the thing, they spilled over. It's covered in the super explosive liquids or whatever, flammable stuff. And, metal, when they collide, it makes sparks. Fire catches on the ship, so like, oh, this ain't good. I'll tell you that. They're like panicking. She's like, oh fuck, what do we do? Fuck, shit, fuck. So they beach themselves on the harbor, Halifax Harbor Beach, or whatever. And we're like hoping like they can get like the attention of the firefighters of the area. And everyone's kind of gathering around. It's like, dude, check out this burning boat. That's so cool. Let's check that out. Man, it's. I wonder why it's burnt.
Damn.
They're eviscerated. They're gone. Biggest fucking explosion, man-made explosion in human history until the fucking nukes were created.
3 kilotons. It just like it wiped out the whole harbor.
Dude.
Like it's just
raw.
like the pictures are just level ground with like sticks and wood everywhere.
Yeah, I saw the pictures, dude. They're rough. But when me and Trent were driving home, there was like this guy. It's not like they didn't try to clear out the area. Like I know the captain was like, I know he called the fire department of the area. They were trying to get people to move, but they just fucking wouldn't. And then there was this mom with her kid. One of like the communications officers was telling them to leave. She didn't understand him, so he grabbed the kid and ran for the hills. And then the mom followed him, and they were like one of the only few survivors.
Thank God for that.
I heard a story about there was like this railway guy, he controls like like the lines or whatever, and he sees the burning boat and he's like, okay, we're fucked, we're gonna die. So he stops the line. He sends a little telegraph saying, hey, boat's on fire. I believe this is gonna be my final message. Goodbye. And he was killed in the explosion, but he saved a bunch of lives because there was like a train on the way to the town, which would have been way worse.
Dude, there's something like so crazy about knowing you're gonna die. And like you can't really do anything to stop it, so you're just like trying to save other people, which is kind of cool.
It is pretty selfless because it's very easy to
Clock out.
just freeze up and be like, damn, and then just sit there frozen, I guess.
Yeah, deer in headlights. That's a fucking $3.6 million semi truck comes barely.
Yeah,
into the harbor.
as literally like just a wall of air and sound flies at you at like 1,100 miles. I don't know how fast it's motion.
It's pretty fucking
I would
fast.
assume the speed of sound, which would be I think 1,100 miles an hour.
You gotta think like when nukes go off, they fucking melt people.
That's
instantly.
That's the kind of thing where you hope that you're one of the people who your shadow's on the ground and that's all that's left of you.
That's the ideal thing.
I remember hearing stories about Hiroshima, and like survivors drew pictures of like what they saw. During the editing, I want to edit this episode. I'm gonna plug in some of the photos, but it's crazy. They're like people were jumping into the river, and they were getting boiled alive because the explosion, and it was like, it's just crazy. I'm gonna try to pull up some of these. Nukes are crazy.
Yeah,
But
it's,
you're-
it's just like flesh melting off bone, and
I think that they are bad. It's my controversial take. You know, I'm so controversial and brave for that. I think nukes are bad and killing people are bad.
do you guys think that we'll
This
see?
is the one I was talking about.
Oh my god! Do you guys think that we'll see nuclear war in our lifetime?
I think it's
Hopefully
gonna happen
not.
soon with India and Pakistan if they don't like lock that down.
I think it is.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I rarely see anyone talking about like
Yeah,
the
maybe.
most.
Yeah,
I think that I'm pretty sure there's a ceasefire.
there is, but
You think it's gonna crack back off?
I don't know. They India and Pakistan hate each other.
But our glorious leader stepped in to mediate.
Did he?
God
Yeah,
bless
Trump.
Tony.
He was, the U.S. acted as a mediator, and they came to a ceasefire.
I think I heard Pakistan like violated that ceasefire already or something like that.
Probably.
I would not put it past them.
What a dumb thing to do.
They attacked India, who is allied with Russia, China, and the United States.
It's just like
The dumbest fucking shit you could do.
I don't understand the outcome you expect.
It's like, yeah, it's like obviously you're going to get fucked up.
Like I think we were was that when we were on the phone we were doing the math of it. It's like India is like the population
Yeah.
of
You need 5 Pakistans to match.
I think it was
India.
like 8.
You're right, dude. It was. It was 250,000 compared to 1.5 million.
Yeah.
Billion.
Which is like I just don't like what's the plan? India could send like they could literally be like, all right, we're gonna take Pakistan's population, we're gonna multiply it by 2, and we're just gonna take that many of our people and they're just gonna run at Pakistan, and then would it be a drop in the bucket to them and they'd win?
Yeah, dude. They had be business as usual. They'd have no fucking idea.
I'm not gonna lie, the way I found out about the whole thing was someone posted a video on Twitter. It was some fucking Black Adam promotion. You know Black Adam?
India versus Pakistan.
It's time for India versus Pakistan.
Were you? Did you? Okay, so the night when I was like, I think it was Thursday. I was like, everybody get on Xbox. Nobody got on. Trent was like, I'll get on.
I'm the hero.
And I was like, I had driven 12 hours over the course of the day. I had been awake since 4 in the morning, and it was what, like 11. So I'm like, just completely belligerent and delirious, and the only memories I have are just Trent going like, "It's time for India versus Pakistan."
This is our hardest test yet.
Our greatest allies.
Yeah, that too. Every single we're playing Portal 2 co-op, and every single like level we would do, we'd be like, "This is the hardest level yet." Like, it's the point.
I was playing Portal 2 before we left, actually. And I
This
kept
guy
like,
was,
repeating myself.
It's the hardest level yet.
Did you say you peed yourself?
No, I did not pee myself. I said I repeated myself. I kept
Oh.
repeating. I did not.
What on? So you totally peed yourself.
I did not.
Dude, low key, I've been pissing myself, but not like crazy.
I'm gonna break this goddamn mic.
You know when after you're done, you just gotta give it a
Mm.
let it rip.
Yeah,
Get it
yeah,
out.
toothpaste tube.
Yeah, toothpaste tube, but it just hasn't been working. I'll toothpaste tube, reholster, and then boom, puddle of piss.
You know what I've been getting hit with
Boy.
at
What?
work? I had a bad habit for a while, peeing sitting down.
Muslim guys do that.
He is
Really?
Muslim.
They won't pee standing up?
Yeah, no, they have to piss sitting down because they can't get dirty. The piss dribbles will splash back. That's considered disgusting. Which I guess they got a point.
Good for them. But I was like, I gotta break this habit. But I still pee sitting down at work because I'm trying to like sit on my phone for a bit. Thank you, dude. And what I get hit with is the stand back up, and my I guess just the muscles of my groin. They toothpaste tube for me, and it pushes a bunch of pee out as I'm standing up, hits the back of my leg, pull my drawers up, get pee on my drawers, pee on my leg.
piss all over the place, dude.
Piss all. It's not like a lot, but it's enough to be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like, I hope no one sees this.
Your legs turning yellow.
Rubbing on my yellow leg.
If you're still pissing yellow in the year of our Lord 2025, you gotta drink some fucking water.
This is the year of our Lord. I'm not peeing yellow.
It's only yellow first piss of the day, and it's not even like yellow. It's like
Yeah, it's a little yellow.
Are you trying to tell me that you pee yellow?
I don't pee yellow, buddy.
You better be clear, dude.
I be peeing
You
Let me be clear.
dehydrated bitch.
Obama pee?
Obama pee?
Let me be clear.
Let me pee clear. Let me pee clear.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
Sick.
Motor veal.
Something I want to talk about is I forgot to tell you last night, but also I wanted to save this. Trent, have you watched the Wendigoon Blood Meridian video?
I haven't watched any of his videos in a while. The most I've done is really watch his podcast, but that's it, really.
Are you aware of the concept of the judge,
Yeah, I'm weird.
the embodiment of evil?
The Judy.
So at my show, I get there, I walk in, there's like, walk into the place, pool tables, bar, stairs up to the stage, like upstairs is where the music happens, and then out back there's a patio and like picnic tables and stuff. I go get myself a high life, sit down at the picnic table. There's like one other guy, he's like 10 feet away from me, he's on the phone. This guy walks up to me with his girl. Girl's probably half his height, maybe a little bit above half his height. Like 6'6" black guy. Huge boots, platform boots. Like they're like chunky, but also like they give him like an extra inch or two.
Gotcha.
Huge pants, huge hoodie, like just a massive black man. He's like, yo, like anybody else sitting here? You care if I sit? I was like, nah, go for it, dude. Chat with the guy a little bit. He tells me he's a bartender. Talk about highlights. Talk about tweez. And he tells me that they got the new beer at their bar is. It's this IPA. It's on tap. It's 14%, I think. 15%. And so if people are like, I don't know what to get, he just hits them with this 15% beer.
Bro.
And I was like, dude, that's sick. That's evil.
He never sleeps.
The villain.
He never sleeps. And we chat a little bit more. We talk about the band. We've never been to the venue before, so we're saying it's a pretty cool place. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go get some merch. I'm gonna go get another beer. Enjoy the show. And then I don't really see him for a bit. Probably about an hour passes. First band comes on. Second band comes on. This is probably like about an hour since last time I've seen him. Glowing floor, circle of people. The room I'm in is like the size of this basement right now.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. It looked
And
pretty compact.
It's just people moshing. There's people like running at each other and just flailing their limbs.
Bro.
And then out of the crowd emerges this massive man. And he just starts throwing himself at people and like throwing people, like just shoving people like 10 feet to the other side of the pit. He's like jumping around. He's throwing himself. He stomps a hole in the floor.
No.
They had to bring up a piece of plywood and it's like, I forget the name of the tape. It's like tape that they use for stages to mark where things are supposed to go. That's all they had. They tape a piece of plywood to the floor because he stomped through it. And he's just and for the rest of the night, he was like, I would just see him every once in a while. He would just be throwing people, and I was like, dude,
You bet a warrior, dude.
everybody has seen the judge one time before they join the gang.
Dude.
That was the North Philly emo concert judge.
Dude.
And I was thinking that like all night. I was like, dude, I was literally calling him the judge in my head.
He is the judge. He's the black judge, dude.
Because there were like, I made like buddies, but I didn't know their name. They didn't know mine. There was like,
You were just with bros.
yeah, there was the bros. There was the kick-ass lesbian. That's what I was calling her in my
The
head.
kick ass.
There was, emo Mike Little, because it was literally like Mike Little but emo. That's the guy whose shoulders I wrote on top of.
Nice.
For like chicken fights.
You were chicken.
I was chicken fighting white chicks.
Chicken Jack.
Well, it would be like poser fashion boy, white boy,
Oh.
evil, doesn't belong their girlfriend. And they would put their emo doesn't belong their girlfriend on their shoulders.
Nice.
But meanwhile, there's like guys who are there to
hurt people.
They're there to fight on their
Yeah.
other people's shoulders. So they're like shoving these chicks, and these chicks are like
They're having fun.
just like waving. Yeah, they're having
they
fun.
don't even know what's coming. They're oblivious.
They're completely oblivious. And then I got on top of the guy's shoulders and just shoving people. It was like chicken fighting, but not in water. It was great.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
When you were
it's just a
mentioning
judge.
the mosh pit, I remember me and Freeman went to a metal concert.
Mhm.
I forget what it was called or who it was, but I was in the mosh pit for a minute, and this fucking giant white guy who had the face of the Great Khali was just going around. He was like, I watched him grab someone, spin around, and throw him.
People were doing that. Like, I don't know. You ever do that in recess? Like when you were young, you would grab somebody's arms and just like
Yeah.
you would spin and their like legs. People were like doing that, and they just let go, and they'd fly
Yeah.
into a wall of people.
And I just was like, he could beat the gorilla. He could be
He
the
could
one-
fight a gorilla.
He could beat the gorilla. But then I was thinking, there was this other guy there who was just going around and hitting women. He was going around.
That's so sick.
He was spinning around, but he was like looking where he was gonna spin,
Mhm.
and he would just fucking backhand women. And like if he was going towards a guy, he'd stop before he got there. Like, I
He
remember,
only came to hit women.
yes, bro. I remember seeing him, and I was in the mosh pit, and I picked up what he was doing. I'm like, this fucking dude is only going after these small white girls. So I just whispered to someone, I'm like, yo, he's only hitting girls. And then I just left. But I want to know, I wish like I knew what happened after that. But I went and crowd surfed instead, which was so much fun.
I was thinking about it. A lot of people were crowd surfing, but I was like, I don't want to go up.
It was so fucking cool.
I was afraid that I'd lose my wallet.
I checked my pockets immediately after.
I was literally like, when I was on the guy's shoulders, I would hit check
Yeah.
the back pocket.
But yeah, dude. Mosh pits are fun.
I wasn't like not expecting it, but it was a lot more rowdy than I thought. Because I thought it was gonna be all losers. Like I thought it was just gonna be like emo people, but it was people who like they were there to fight. There's a guy with he had like his face was painted like a Joker, not like
No.
the Joker, but like a Joker card,
Is that
like
the real
white
Joker?
face paint, black nose, black around his eyes. He's wearing a kilt
Oh, shit.
and boots. There's a guy in a kilt, and he came there to fight.
If you can't fight and you're wearing a kilt,
No, he was a noble. He had war paint and a kilt on.
he was ready
He
to
came-
die.
Yeah, but he wasn't like he was a pretty small guy, but he got after it.
He
That
wasn't
was
even there for
definitely
the
a
concert.
feisty lad, dude.
He wasn't there for the concert. He got transported from fucking 15th century Scotland.
He did.
Scotland forever.
Scotland.
Scotland forever.
Okay, everyone.
Guys, I have some topics written down.
Dude, you have topics.
If I want to bring them up.
Dude, I got a
Let's
topic
ask
for you.
Chance and Nick what they think of the topic so far.
Hey, I got this topic. Hey, it's me, Schmick. My name's Schmick.
No, that's Chance.
You're
I'll be-
Trent's chance.
Chance.
Jeb, you got a pretty good in there.
I got Nick.
Hey, I'm Chance. I know about this cool I was gonna make a joke, but I just forgot it. I'll be real with you.
You already forgot? Didn't you just come in like a second ago?
What your BJ said.
Also, he wasn't the judge because the judge is canonically white, and
Yeah, but he was
White people.
bald. He was bald and had no
yeah,
facial
it
hair.
doesn't matter.
Well, listen, I got a special
He
guest
was
tonight.
black judge.
The judge.
The judge.
Holy shit.
Judge Holden. Hey, Judge
I-
Holden.
I'm
Hello,
the judge.
Michael.
I'm the judge.
War is a human invention.
Right.
It's neither good nor evil.
Anything
my
that exists
judge's leg.
outside.
Knowledge
Hello, I'm the
exists
judge.
without my permission.
At Burger King,
Who?
love the Royal Crispy Wrap. But what's with this
Love it.
brown stuff that comes out my bottom after?
Dude. That's what you had written down? Are you serious?
I have other stuff.
No, I think that's the only thing we should talk about.
Oh, dude, I on my Instagram feed, I remember we were talking about Chinese people in masks hitting each other. I started getting the
You
guys
started
that
getting-
you showed me.
The guys in fit with the fish masks?
Yep.
Isn't it great?
It's so funny. They just keep like having these rubber bands, and they just keep like so they're blindfolded.
Yeah.
They have two rubber bands holding up, and they put their hands underneath the stretched out rubber bands, and then like the guy will blow a whistle, and the guy moves one of his two hands back, and then the guy crushes. They're both blindfolded, so they don't know who's striking what, but they get hit with it.
That's the best part about like with most of them, they can't make a noise because then
Yeah.
the other person will know that they got them, which makes it so much better.
They're like gagged in frog masks. It's pretty funny. Check them out. But also, what I've been getting on my Instagram is I think it's called Food Wars. These Indian guys. There's like 8 or 9 or 10, and they just compete for the most disgusting looking fried chicken sandwiches you've ever seen. They're like all breading. It's like the most heavily
God.
breaded chicken sandwich you've ever seen, but the cast is so cool. You got Mazamel, who's like he's the number 2. I'll get to number 1 later, but then there's Cool Boy. The age range for this cast is like from 6, and then there's a guy. His name is Biggie. He's like 40. There's
Is it
like
like
6-year-olds and 40-year-olds fighting over chicken sandwiches.
Do they think it's gross though, or do they
No, they love it.
They
They-
all right.
When they win, they grab their chicken sandwich off the plate, and they like fucking start like dancing and move around.
Dude, can you pull this up, please?
Dude, I will. I will send them to because you also.
Stop saying. You open your phone, and there's just a shiny, shirtless man. What were you looking
That was the
at?
great comedy. I mentioned it earlier because I was like, who was that guy that I thought looked like him? Oh, dude, it's so funny. Oh, dude, you gotta see this first.
What do you do and how much do you make? Shit, I'm unemployed. Yeah, you gonna put the fries in the bag? I own a digital marketing
That's the video.
I thought that was gonna be the Toronto guys. Do you have Toronto guys on your?
Toronto guys? No.
They're
what are
like, yo, tutus, yo,
they? Oh
Crody.
yeah.
What's your favorite Toronto slang? Yo, it's gotta be Gerber on tutus.
Oh. If you leave your mom's in the
You're-
hood,
You're a
You're dead.
Gerber, fam.
you're dead, fam.
You're dead, fam.
This is it, dude. This is it. Look at this. This is Mazamel. He's number 2.
Yogurt.
What he hit him with the ball?
Asanan. He just hit Mazamel.
Oh, they're competing for the sandwiches.
Yeah, dude. They're fighting. There's like 6 sandwiches and there's 12 of them.
I thought it was I misunderstood. I thought it was like they were having a sandwich cook-off.
No, they are playing like
They're playing
they're
games.
playing games to get. fucking-
That's so much better.
They're playing games to get fucking chicken sandwiches. It's so funny.
You know, this reminds me of that video. It reminded me of something. It's my newest obsession.
What's your new obsession?
It's popular on the internet. It's called a horse race testing. So basically, it's just simulated horse racing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they gotta get the carrots. They like carrots. We got a bunch of characters. We got brown horse. His name's Doorknob. The orange one. His name's Jovial Merriment. I don't remember the other ones. Cyan, that's another popular one. Just Cyan. Anyway, so they're fighting over the carrots and stuff, and you would think like, okay, he's gonna be a fucking. Well, what's the community like? All right, there is so much fucking fan art of the horses making out.
Bro.
What? But they're not like. Are they really real? I thought they weren't even real looking horses. Are they? I've seen a little bit of footage of the game.
All right, okay, so they'll like humanize them and stuff. They'll turn them into humans or whatever.
Oh, so they're not
You
horses.
said horse
making out.
racing?
Yeah, horse racing.
It's a personification of horse.
So
Yeah.
basically, it's the thing where they're like dots and they hit each other. They gotta get to the end.
Yeah, that. I think it's.
You're fucking joking.
I'm inch.
There's no way.
It's the funniest fucking thing.
Now, Trent, tell me.
Pull up those horses making out right now.
Or,
I'd like to test a theory while you look that up, Trent. So, did you see Europa stuff on Twitter?
I did see Europa stuff.
A lot, though?
A lot.
Okay, because what I was under the impression was there were two big crazes. Show it to us, Trent.
They're making
What?
Those aren't horses.
That's not a horse.
They turn them into humans and shit.
They're personified. I was under the impression that you were either on Europa War is Forever Twitter or horse race simulation, horse race testing Twitter. And because I wasn't, I saw like a tiny bit of horse racing stuff, and I saw a ton of Europa stuff. So I thought it was the same for everyone.
I got the Europa first, and then the horse racing thing.
The Europa thing lasted like a day.
It like
It was like maybe two.
it's still going on, but like apparently it was like some person's like story they were writing, and people started
That's
making jokes about it or whatever, and that's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
Warmies.
Yeah, because the original guy, like, he was making like a project. I don't know what kind of. It wasn't like a game. I think it was just like a storyline he was developing, right?
I think he was just bored as hell and it got popular. Oh wait, we're talking about Europa or horses?
Or Europa.
Yeah, I think he was just writing a story or something.
So Warmy isn't actually a slur. It's like saying boot. Like, it's someone who's not acclimatized to the cold winds of Europa just yet.
I see. So let's get back to the Indians fighting over
Back to
chicken
it.
sandwiches.
Indians.
Is it only one account?
No.
The,
I am Asif. You call me greedy.
that's Mr. Gritty. He's number one.
Love you.
He's the
This
strongest one.
Number one. Mr. Greedy winner.
Mr. Gritty winner. See? Chicken sandwich. Look at that. Look at it. I told you, it's the most breaded chicken sandwich you'll ever see.
I was picturing something else. That looks disgusting.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's Little Biggie.
Winner. 3, 2, 1, go. Umar winner.
Wow.
3, 2, 1, go. Mr. Greedy.
Don't tell me, Mr. Gritty. All right,
He's
all
the
right.
GOAT. They did it anyway. No. And then, yeah, I don't know. We gotta get off the Mr. Gritty, but
Off the
it's
Mr.
so
Gritty.
funny.
Mr. Gritty. Rub rub.
We were talking about. I thought you said Hunger Games earlier, and I was just thinking about when I was little. I would just make Minecraft Hunger Games maps, but I wouldn't make the map. I would just build the fucking circle on Minecraft,
Mhm.
and I would just play Hunger Games with me and my brother and cousin.
That's pretty solid.
And we wouldn't make a map. We would just use the world. So we would just like put a bunch of stuff in the center, switch it to survival, grab the stuff, and then leave. We wouldn't fight each other. We would just run as far away as we could.
It's pretty good. I played a lot of Hunger Games. I played a lot of Minecraft GTA servers.
That's insane to me. Like when I was little, I didn't even know what Xbox Live was. I didn't know that you could play online. with
Well, I was
people.
I was on the family laptop. I think that's the difference.
So what is Minecraft GTA? Is it just GTA but Minecraft? Like, what's
Yeah,
the-
you load in, you pick a server, pick a world. You load into a hub, you pick whatever server, and it's like a whole like a city that's built. And then you could get a mine cart, but you didn't need rails. You could just drive around like a car, and then you'd have like you could have guns and stuff, but it would just be whatever tool. Like you'd have a hoe or a pick,
Hose.
and they would shoot, but they would shoot bullets. Like you could see projectiles. Then you could just like run around and kill people and
That
stuff.
sounds pretty violent. You shouldn't be playing such a violent game at your age. You're so young
Shut up,
and
wokey,
impressionable.
woke ass bitch.
This is our wokest episode yet.
Guys, is this our wokest episode yet?
We're so woke.
Are we getting woke, guys?
Before I came here, I thought, you know, I once converted my original Xbox 360 Minecraft World to Java Edition. And despite how small it was, it took a while to do, so what if I did the opposite? What if I took my main world I've been playing for 5 fucking years and converted to Bedrock Edition? It has to convert each individual chunk, which is like 60 by 16 blocks and stuff. And by the time I was leaving, it had converted about 200,000 chunks, and it was only about 19% done, I think.
Oh my god.
What's
See, that's basically a million chunks.
Yep. A Minecraft world is about 15 million chunks, I think. It is a massive
That's
world.
pretty absurd that you've explored like a 15th. That's pretty.
Yep. I've been doing a lot. Hold on, let me actually give me a second.
Have you guys seen the world border?
Not
No.
not really.
I always thought, like, just search it up. You'll be able to see it and save yourself, like, a lot of time.
Yeah. I would like to see it though. Not even like it would be a cool milestone in doing survival, but do not care that much. We'll just like teleport out, check it out.
Agreed.
I wish that they had like the. I'd rather it be like Farlands than a world border.
I agree.
I think it'd be pretty cool looking.
I wish there was a way to get like, I don't know, make it like a biome you could find and explore something.
I'm sure there's a data pack for it or something.
Oh,
Right?
definitely. They got like hundreds of mods and data packs and stuff that just recreate classic Minecraft terrain and stuff.
I think the shaders got added. It's about, like, vibrant visual.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to get it. I can't. I don't know if you need like a.
It's only on Minecraft Preview Edition at the
I don't know
moment.
how to figure that out, Trent.
I don't know how to find it. I have it on PC. It's just like a little button you press, but I don't know how to do it on Xbox though. But I know it's available on Xbox.
Shout out to the Minecraft launcher for being a pretty solid, well-running program.
Yeah. Let's see. They
How many fools can I kill today? Too many to count, don't get in my way.
Me and Trent used to unironically listen to those songs.
So
at
was he.
Trent's house. But, like, I think it was me that wanted to watch it and not Trent. Because I didn't, like,
probably.
we would just crush shitty-ass music parodies. El Hughley was the worst. And we ate him up.
You got me. I'm a big fan of Ihugini's Story of Undertale. It's one of my personal favorites. Story of Undertale.
But what junk. Who watches that stuff? It's like the same people that spam W's in streamers chat
It was
all
us,
day.
Jed. It was us who watched that junk.
Well, like, we didn't watch all the videos, and, like, we would usually only watch it, like, one time. Because you're shaking your head no, but there's no way that we consumed a above average amount of content from that guy. There's no way.
I feel like we might have, honestly, but who knows? I have Sleepy Joe brain. I'm foolish.
You can convince me I did a
You
lot of
did
dumb
it,
shit when I was
Joe.
little, but I don't think I was a ginormous El Hughley fan.
I think
Is it El Hughley or I Hughley?
Ihugini, I think.
I don't give a fuck enough to get it right.
I know, it's just that you're both.
I do.
One of you is saying each. So I'm.
I think it's Ihugini, but I don't know. There's an account on Twitter dedicated to the Story of Undertale, and they recreate the entire thing, and they've made it public. I have like a full ass copy of it.
DL Hughley?
Let's see, I'm googling it.
I'll get my tools.
I blocked the
Okay,
intake
Google.
valve so I could collect some of House's urine.
What'd the lab say?
The urine was clean for Vicodin. It did, however, contain strange
son.
epithelial cells. They were from a Labrador retriever.
Damn.
Why is Jurassic World the musical their most popular video? That's like a
What
weird
is?
choice. Jurassic World the musical on El Hugany, 142 million views.
Wait, so it is El Hugany?
I don't know. It probably is El Hugany, because that's I don't know. I know they usually say it at the end.
Barnarnar.
Which of these ads would you like to see?
This attraction is great. So many cars I can raid.
You know what?
Is that the real lyrics?
Yes.
5 Nights at Freddy's free to musical. Dude, this is scary. You know he killed a man?
El Hugany?
Yeah.
How the fuck he didn't?
No,
bro?
he didn't.
Yeah, you got me.
You're a jackass sometimes.
Shine your
You
ass.
know that?
Al Hugany raped and killed a girl in 1997.
Oh man, I think we're out of steam.
We're washed up.
You think? There's a couple things I have like stuff written down, but I think that this is a
What?
much more laid back kind of
Wanna
chat.
Rapid fire.
These are more like long, like discussion topics. You want to get into them, or you want? We could just chill.
I think we're like 55.
50...
56.
56?
56 right now.
We should go on the prowl. Just go out in the world, see some sights, see the big city.
Yeah,
Live a
what time
little.
it is. Damn. It's a late one. What is it too late, though?
Yeah, late start. Happy Mother's Day. Happy birthday, Mr. Russ.
Happy
Enjoy your
birthday to
vacuum.
all.
Happy birthday, Bob. Shout out to homie.
Bob.
Dr. Bob.
Bobby Russ.
Bobby Russ.
Bobby Russ.
Bobby.
Shout out to all the mothers of the world. Happy birthday to the mothers. It's all their birthdays. God bless. God bless the troops. God bless Sudan.
Are you a mother, Trent?
Huh?
Are you a mother?
Trent's a single mother.
I am mothering right
Happy
now.
Trent Day.
Single mom who
I'm
works 2
serving
jobs.
Where's second born son today?
Dude, I'm always giving birth. My
Where's
vagina's destroyed.
Where's
What an absurd thing for you to say right now, Trent.
Listen, I'm a mother. I can talk about it. And I'm mothering it up in here.
he's mothering it up, dude.
You can't tell, but I'm
That's
voguing.
junk, dude.
Shut your bitch
Are
ass
you
up.
doing Stolen Valor right now? Stolen Valor?
I'm not stolen valor.
Stolen
No,
Oh,
he's
wow.
saying like mothering is like. You're talking like you listen to Chaperone, Trent, and I don't appreciate that.
Dude, I'm
What's he saying? Break it down for me, Mike.
actually, yeah,
Mother,
break it down.
I don't
heard
know
that slang
what
before.
exactly mothering means. I don't know if maybe it's just like say like if you were to say Chaperone is my mother because you're attracted to her.
Googling
Dude,
it. I don't
Chap-
actually know what it
Chaperone
Sort of a
is so
Freud. It's a
chopped.
bit of a Freudian notion. She is quite chopped,
She's so
and she's
chopped.
always very pale.
You see pictures of like her at like public events just looking like a fucking weirdo.
Looking like a clown.
Today used in such convoluted phrases as mother is mothering. The words are used to indicate a person who has reached the highest degree of excellence. As words appear and disappear, it can be difficult to assign the definitive explanation. I don't think that's what the definition.
So Chappelle Roan, or I don't even give a fuck how you say her name. She's the best at. What was it? What was the definition?
Mothering.
She's
Serving cunt.
mothering. Cause she can,
Yeah, I don't. They use the
Sing some-
word in the definition. That's what.
Yeah, she can sing some coworker music.
There's something that makes me so happy about
Party club.
seeing a famous person who's way too famous that they don't deserve it, and I don't like them. And I see a video of them like being a bad person, like screaming at their assistant or something.
Dude, there's that
Is-
one guy, James Corden.
Is he bad? I haven't seen it.
He's shitty. He's like Ellen DeGeneres, but a gay Englishman.
So it's,
Alright, guys.
it's just like it's her perfect equal.
Yeah.
Ellen is lesbian.
We're gonna sing Migos in
Oh yeah.
the back seat with Migos, and they don't want to be here, and I don't want to be here. We're gonna half-heartedly sing Stir Fry in the back seat.
That's awesome, dude. There's a video of Chapel Roan, like, she's performing, and I think there's some type of wardrobe malfunction. And it was
Yeah,
some...
have you seen the shit that she wears?
Yeah, exactly.
There's
And
gonna
it's
be a war.
some bastard man is trying to help, and he doesn't. He messes up, and she like swats him away and screams at him on a stage in front of like 10,000 people. But the most recent one I saw was, I don't know how to say her name, Dochi.
No,
You know that the shitty anxiety song? It's a,
Oh, yeah.
it's a sample of. It's not even a sample. It's just directly.
Somebody that I used to know.
Yeah, somebody that I used to know. It's not even like edited in any way. It's just the audio. It's just without the vocals. Instrumental is what
Yeah.
I'm looking for. There's a video of her at the Met Gala, and she's screaming at her assistants because she doesn't want people to see her outfit. So they have like this booth that wraps around her, and then she's like, "Bring umbrellas, bring me more umbrellas," to like cover up the top so people can't see over the top, and it's like, come on.
It's like who raised you, bro?
Exactly. It doesn't matter how famous you are or how like musically gifted you are, which you're not. You're like, you don't treat people like that. Show people some respect, especially the people who work for you and are probably slaving away. And her outfit was trash too.
Damn, it was trash too. She was making a fuss
Her
out of some
fit
junk.
was so bad.
Is the Met Gala? Met Gala?
Yeah.
Are you googling it?
People think these days that like extra is good, and I've been seeing like it's the same thing with Chappelle Roan or
Look at that.
Chapel Roan. Oh my god, this is.
What's going on there?
Did it say that she stuns?
It did say.
Mama
That
is stunning.
stuns. She has
You
the legs of a
Are
man.
dressed like you work for Pink Diamond from Steven Universe. You are dressed like a Steven Universe character.
She's got a whole chessboard on her.
Exactly.
On her arm, dude.
And this is what you're screaming at the people who work for you over?
She's got a fucking knick-knack cigar in her hand.
She got the where did I get that cigar at? Is that Gobo? Do you
Yeah,
remember that? The
yeah.
fake cigar?
I know exactly.
She
what
got
you're
the
talking
the Haddonfield Goodwill fake cigar.
about. The big puff.
Cosmopolitan's saying that she stuns though. And who are we to argue with the geniuses at Cosmopolitan?
She's wearing like her shorts and her shirt. It's like the same pattern, and it looks like a fucking what are they called? Leotards? I don't know what they're called. Not fashion
A
guy.
romper?
Yeah, romper, and it looks like shit.
She's got the legs of an overweight high school fucking
Volleyball
lineman.
player legs, dude.
Yeah, not even. That's too good. She's got the legs of an overweight man.
She looks like when you download you download an image and it's supposed to have a transparent background, but you download it as the
Yeah.
wrong image
Yeah.
type, so it keeps the
Such hate
the
in my
checkerboard background.
Dude,
That's what her pants are.
that's what he's walking. Oh man, and she was freaking out on the masses.
She's freaking out on the masses, and I hate to be like this person's popular and so I don't like them, but her music bothers me. Dressing like that bothers me.
Yeah, dude,
Being a jerk to people bothers me.
that bothers me too.
She keeps giving me reasons to not like her.
I keep hearing her song of fucking heritages and stuff.
Oh, that's horrible.
Several times a day.
Perfect, dude.
Recently, I actually had a moment of beauty and joy. I'm making sandwiches. I'm just like I hear the songs like I'm fucking excited. Swear to God. I went as fast as something. I don't remember.
Dude.
It was the original song. I got so hyped. I was kicking ass.
I have a Russian roulette playlist, and it's 5 of the real song and then 1 of hers. But it's like she just directly ripped the instrumental. Like it's literally you cannot tell the difference until the vocals come in.
You know that somebody I used to know is also sampled from another song, like the main riff thing.
Shit. What
Yeah.
song?
I
Is it
don't
good?
know. Give me a moment.
I would have rather
It's late
not
for
known
this
that.
to play. Sucks to be you.
We do need to be kept in check, though.
Yeah, you're right. I was just fooling.
How foolish of you. I think it's from like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, you're right, bro. The fit was trash. The music, she makes coworker music.
Coworker music, dude.
Her
And
attitude was
I
trash.
swear, I really did try to like give it a chance. Like I was like, okay, maybe I'm just hating on that song. I'm gonna open Spotify and it gives you like the top 5 most popular right now. I listen to the other ones. I'm listening to songs from a couple years ago and songs from the current album. Bad. No good. And I'm not like Mr. Music Critic. I'm not like I don't know about music theory. But like I listen to coworker music all day at work. It's not even coworker grade. It sucks. It's bad.
Worse than coworker grade.
It's worse than coworker grade.
Oh yeah, I found the song. It's Seville by Louise Bonfa, 1967.
Ain't nobody heard that shit.
I heard this.
That's very different.
It is the same thing though.
That could just be the part of it though.
Yeah, they'll usually do like when people sample, they'll just like edit it to hell and shit.
Word.
Weird.
I had that a bit ago where I was like, you're familiar with Ventura Highway?
Yeah.
I've been trying. I'm pretty certain this isn't a sample and it's just the same set of chords. But if that's just descending, descending through the chords, that you know what I mean? If
I know
it's
what
just
you're talking
if it's
about.
in the same key,
Yeah.
and also this, actually no, I keep forgetting that Ventura Highway came out in like '78. That came out in '99.
Did he-
Foolish.
America is an old band.
America is an old band,
They're
dude.
unk.
They killed.
They're
I've been on yacht rock lately.
Is America yacht rock?
I don't think, but it's close enough that it like. I can kind of like. The flow is still the same. Like it's not yacht rock, but it's still. Like guitar, instrumental, chill, peaceful.
I see.
So what the hell is yacht rock?
Music you listen to on a yacht.
It's like
See.
Stereotypical rich white
Bob
guy.
Welch. You know the one Family Guy that. Oh, Bob! Dude, you heard Bob Welch died? Bob Welch died?
Bob Welch died?
And then it plays Sentimental Lady by Bob Welch. And they all lay and listen to Bob Welch.
No.
Never.
You guys don't know this?
No Conway Twitty?
Dude, what are you about to say to us right now?
There was a little Family Guy bit where like, Peter would be like, "Man, this is so bad. I need to escape." Then he would look at the camera like, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is Conway Twitty." And they would play an entire Conway Twitty song. It'd be like 2 fucking minutes, and it was horrible, and everyone hated it.
Get the keys off the counter.
Singer and songwriter Bob Welch is on board yet? He's not, because he died in 2012. Can you give me a moment?
Can't believe Bob Welch is really gone.
Hey, we just heard about Bob Welch. Yeah. Who the is Bob Welch? By the way, I heard about Bob Welch. I'm sorry. Don't know what else to say. Send in good vibes. Yeah. Can you give me a moment?
Dude, Stewie's so relatable.
I don't know if you noticed, but at Easter, Uncle Eddie was crushing the yacht rock playlist. He was playing yacht rock classics. He played "Sentimental Lady" by Bob Welch, as well as
Family Guy, dude.
I don't know.
reference Family Guy.
He might have referenced Family Guy. That and Sharing the Night Together. That's
Bob Dole.
El Camino.
Word. Yeah, we
When
better
they're-
wrap it up. I'm falling asleep over here.
All right, we're calling it. I think that we got a little dry for a bit, but it's just this was just guys on couches chatting, dude.
This is on count. This is
This is
definitely
pretty
some
solid.
classic
We're all naked.
lobster podcast.
What else?
Stop the recording. You guys can get your clothes back on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep mine off. I gotta
Start reading off genres. This is what it all is about.
fuck you.
Dude, I'm gonna shoot a rope in your mouth.
Yo, ew.
Yo,
One individual
That's-
rope.
that's where we
Rose-
call it.
Rose gushing in your mouth.
So, goodbye.